Hey friends, hey, welcome to the channel. If you are new, my name is Simone, your new favorite cash stuffer. If you're not new, then it is just your favorite cash stuffer. I am super excited to have you guys here. Today I am going to be cash stuffing all of my saving challenges. So let's do this. Let's save some coins.
Strip me no chaser. All of my guys know me all about me paper. Me got me girls all around me, me no chaser. Yeah.
So to start off with my saving challenge, I am going to do my monthly challenge, and I am pretty much up to date. So this is pretty much the last full week of April, so I am just going to go ahead and wrap up the April challenge. And for April, I need to cash stuff $100, so let's just color off first, and then I'll count out $100 just so this could have some time to dry and it doesn't like smudge the inside of the envelope. How are you guys doing today? You will be seeing this video on a Wednesday. However, filming and production is taking place on Sunday. All right, I think that kind of looks somewhat okay. You guys like my new pen that I got? I purchased it from Winners. Winners is one of those stores where if you see it, get it, because it might not be there the next time. Anywho, I need 20, 40, 60, 80, and 1. And that kind of wraps up April, and it is on to May. Just like that. Okay, so this is all done. Next up, I'm going to jump right into my financial mindset saving challenge binder. All right, I think this setup kind of works. What I'm going to do is jump right in and start with my emergency. So each of these icons are worth $25. So let's just go ahead and grab $25. I have 5 and 20, so that is $25 going into my emergency. So emergency now has 20, 40, 45, and 50. Let's go ahead and color off one of these icons, and I cannot find my red because I'm using, we'll use this one. It's like a coral type of red. It will work for today. It's not as pronounced as the other red that I used the last time, but I gave that marker set to one of my little ones because they kept on just touching my stuff. So I figured if I give them their own set, then that would kind of solve the problem, which it has not, but that is neither here nor there. Kids will just be kids. I just find coloring my trackers so satisfying and so relaxing. All right, so let's move on into the Heart of Savings. Heart of Savings is getting $20. I am going to color off a $20 bill, try to get some of those big numbers, and I did go ahead and get like a studio highlighter, so it's a little bit different, and it's brand new, but it's a little dried out. Okay, so that is the first $20 bill. The Heart of Savings now has 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50, and that is coming along nicely. Next up, my 1 month ahead, and 1 month ahead is going to get $50 today. And remember what I told you guys last time, I'm just going to pick whatever numbers that I want to save at that moment and then just go ahead and save it. So today is a 50. So 1 month ahead now has 150 inside of it, and the goal is to try and save up 3,000 to start off with and then kind of go from there. Okay, next up I have a rainy day. Okay, so we are saving now so we could shine later, and this one is worth $15. Okay, rainy day now has 10, 20, 25, and 30. Today I'm going to pick a different color. I'm going to do blue, and my blue is not that strong. I could tell my kids have been messing with my markers, and I was very specific and I told them not to, but they don't listen sometimes. They just don't listen. All right, moving on to my $5 challenge, and my $5 is going to get 2 5s, and that totals out to 10. So 5 and 10. My $5 challenge now has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. Okay, let's go ahead and color in 2 of these boxes. 1, 2. I wonder if I could complete this one soon. I'm going to see which one of the challenges I could complete first. I guess it will be spring because I want to finish up the spring challenge before I start the summer challenge. Next up, we have my $10 challenge, and that one is going to get 2 10s. So 10 and 20. Okay, so the $10 challenge now has 10, 20, 30, and 40. Let me just go ahead and color in 2 of these boxes. Okay, 31 days. I wish, you know what? I really wanted to do this one consistently, like finish it off in 1 month, but you know what, no rush. We are going to just continue to pace ourselves, and this one I want to do 6, 7, and 8, so that is going to be $21. Let me just grab my calculator to make sure I don't make a mistake. 6 plus 7 plus 8. Okay, so yep, 21. So I'm just going to grab 20 and then a $1 placeholder. So 31 days now has 20, 30, 35, 36, and I need to actually make more placeholders. I didn't anticipate how many of them I would need. When I round off to a $5 bill, then I will take the placeholder out. I just don't want any loose change inside of my envelopes because it will weigh it down. Okay, next up I have my 52 weeks. Let me just turn the page so that we are coordinating with our challenge. Okay, so 52 weeks. I want to cash stuff 4 of these envelopes. Let me just get my calculator. I think it amounts to 58, but let's just do it together. Okay, so my last cash stuff, I have a total of $78. So 78 plus 13, that gives me 91 plus 14, that gives me 105. So that's 2 envelopes so far, plus 15, that will give me 120, plus 16, that gives me 136. Okay, so that totals out to $58. So 20, 40, 50, and 55. And I need $3. I need $3 So if I put $3 in here, that will make it $6. So what I could do is take away 2 placeholders, grab a $5 bill, and then just leave 1 placeholder inside, right? Yep. Okay, let's kind of sort this out. The bigger bills at the top, and then the smaller bills go at the bottom, and then the $1. And then we already did the math. I have $136 inside my 52 weeks. That is it. And that kind of worked out perfect because I did not have any more placeholders. So next cash stuff, I probably might maybe use those ones. And then as we round off to the $5 bill, we'll just kind of take the placeholders out. So the final one for this is my spring challenge, and spring is getting $20. Yep. So 5, 10, 15. No, I think I said I wanted to put a solid $20 bill because I am going to stuff my 100 envelope challenge. And yeah, I really didn't want to put, okay, that's fine. I'll just go ahead and do that. So spring now has 20, 30, 35, and 40. So I could go ahead and color off 4, and then I will complete a row, which is pretty awesome. I'll do like a different color kind of flowers. So I did a different kind of color theme, and I'll just continue to do it like that so it looks pretty and very springy. Alright, so that is pretty much it for my financial mindset book. Okay, so next up I have my 100 envelope saving challenge. I'm a little bit behind. I mean, it's coming along nicely, but I wish I was a little bit more ahead. After doing some math, I realized that if I want to finish by the end of the year, I need to stuff like 2 sleeves as opposed to 1 sleeve a month. But slow and steady, that's what I said. I think I'm going to be cash stuffing about 6 of these envelopes today. So I'm going to do 11. Because I do not want any coins in my binder, I'm going to put $10 for 11, as well as $10 for slot 12. And to be honest, I feel like I am going to have more than the $5,050 just because it will balance out in the end. Okay, so that is done. I'm going to do 13. That one I will put $15 inside, and you could kind of see how things will balance out in the end. Okay, and 14 will also get $15. $5, $10, and $15. I'll put 15 in 15. The last slot is 16, and that will get 15. Okay, so I could color off all the way up to here. And I kind of went in and redid the coloring just because I didn't really like how things were looking. I feel like the black just looks a little bit more nicer, so I'm just going to keep it that way. So I could color off 11 as well as number 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So for the month of May, I think I want to kind of double down a little bit, or whenever I have like some extras, like extra funds, I'll just double down on it, because the goal is to kind of finish this off by the end of the year. So instead of cash stuffing 4 envelopes a month, I actually need to do 8. So that would be 2 envelopes weekly. So let's try to do that. I'm gonna try to do that, okay? So that is it for the 100 envelope challenge. I do have some coins and I wanted to go ahead and put those into my coin jar. I'm going to reach for my ultimate saving challenge book and start doing the $2 challenge that I have. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how many $2 I have. In Canada, we call these toonies. I made a TikTok video and I was like telling everyone the name or the nicknames of some of our money, and this is called a toonie, aka a $2, or $2 aka a toonie. And then this one is our dollar, aka the loonie. So people were like, oh my goodness, Canadians are Looney Tune, right? But anywho, funny haha. Let's see how many $2 I have. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So that is 5. So I will just add that to the coin jar. So now I could go ahead and color off 5 of these $2. Okay, so that is it. I have $10 in my $2 challenge, and as for the rest of the coins, I'm just going to add them to the other jar. This just says your dream fund. I don't know how much coins will be in this jar until I count it out, and I will cash stuff or coin stuff the $2 jar until it is completely full, or whatever how much is here, which is $112. If I coin stuff $112 and I still have a little bit more room to go, I'll just continue to stuff it. That is it for today's cash stuff. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Until next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, bye y'all.
I put the body and soul. I will never be your pato, your pato, your pato. I will be there if anybody so sick, sick and rape. I start to give you dick, dick. Girl, we chop money like click, click. Be the hard beat of